Toothless found Light Fury in the forest. She was very beautiful. Toothless was startled. He came around to Light Fury. His eyes were curious. Suddenly, the Light Fury realized something was wrong. He spat behind Toothless. It turns out he spotted Grommet and Ritter. Toothless tried to stop them. Grommet offered her a friendly gesture, but the Light Fury flew away. Toothless went after him, but the Light Fury disappeared. Toothless was left behind. When he got back, he saw the other dragons courting. He practiced on the shadows, too. All of this was seen by Gar. He went back to the forest, hoping to find the Light Fury. Instead, he found tranquilizer darts and traps. It turned out to be a conspiracy. When they were rescuing dragons in the army, only she was invisible. Then they returned to Berk, where the dragons were growing, and that led to trouble. The army called in Grim. He's famous for hunting Night Fury. He was the one who put the Light Fury in the forest. At night, Gog was in his house, trying to figure out what to do. Suddenly, Grimlock walked into the room and shot a tranquilizer dart at Toothless, and Gog had laid a trap. The ambushed clansmen appeared and surrounded Grimlock, but then he whistled, and the roof started to burn, and then the dragon appeared, and after much destruction, he disappeared. Immediately, Kruger called a meeting of the clan to go to a place where no one would ever find him, and then, they were on the move. They came across the Light Fury. Toothless ran after it, but the Light Fury grabbed Grumpy off of Toothless and threw him off. She thought Toothless was being threatened. Toothless could only smile in embarrassment. He flew down to save Peg, and then, in a flash, Lightspeed was gone. They found an island to rest on, and it was all part of Grimlock's plan. At night, Toothless and Peg were sleeping. A figure outside the tent woke Toothless up in a flash, so he went out of the tent. He saw the Light Fury, followed him into the woods. Toothless tried to be cool, but he slipped. He rolled right in front of Lightning Fury. Lightsaber made a courtship gesture at him. Then he signaled Toothless. Toothless looked for help. Grommet got the signal and went for it, but Lightning Fury didn't respond. He called for help from Grommet again, and Grunts went through the motions, but he's almost caught, and then he's on his own. The next step was to do it on his own, and it scared the hell out of Lightning Fury. He was so frustrated. Finally, Light Sky couldn't take it anymore, and put a stop to his behavior. He flew off to sleep in a tree, but Toothless didn't give up. He wiggled his way up the branch, but he broke the branch. Now Lightning Fury hated him even more, but then Toothless had an idea. So he drew a picture of the beach. Finally, Light's Fury got interested. She wanted to get closer to Toothless. And that's how he managed to get into Lightsbane's heart. Light's Fury signaled him to come with him. Then she took to the air. Toothless was very upset, and Lightning Fury found out about Grommet. He flew away. Toothless tried to follow, but he fell into the water. He flapped at the water in frustration, and Doug had an idea. So he spent the night building a fully automatic tail, and that made Toothless very happy. He went to see Light Fury. He showed her his new tail, and learned a trick from her. And then they went to the hidden world. On the other side, Grommet's mom was attacked. She came back immediately. Grommet decided to attack. And so, in the dark, they came to the Grimoire's fortress, and it was a trap. Grimlock pulled down the rope, and the fortress was covered in iron mesh. Then the dragons attacked. Luckily, the dragons were there to help. They were able to escape. When they returned to camp, they found they were missing. This frustration was too much for Kruger, so Lit took him on a quest to find Toothless. And so Peg found the hidden world. Here he met the dragons. Toothless became the king of the dragons. He was worshipped by all the dragons, and witnessed his love for Light Fury. And that's when it happened. Grommet and the others were discovered by the dragons. Toothless rescued them. After returning them to the camp, Siren followed them. Right after she arrived, she realized something was wrong. She flew off into the distance, but she was hit by a tranquilizer dart. Even Toothless, they were all taken by the Grim Reaper. When the dragons came after them, he threatened them with the Lightning Fury. Toothless had to tell the dragons to back off. The dragons had to follow. Back on the ship, he forced Toothless to do it again. He forced all the dragons into the cages, and Toothless didn't give up. He put his partner in a glider suit. He caught up with the Grimoire by using the air currents. Toothless saw his chance, and ordered a counterattack. He broke free of the lasso, and destroyed the ship he was aiming for. Grommet came to Toothless' rescue. But Grim Fiend had taken the Light Fury hostage. After Toothless was rescued, they went after him, but they didn't dare attack. By now, the dragons have all been rescued, the ships have been destroyed, and the 4 dragons have caught up with Toothless. Toothless uses his best move to attract lightning. The threat has been neutralized. He stealthily made his way to Grim Fandango. Gargoyle leaps forward. Grimlock fires immediately. Toothless is hit. Goggles kicks Grimlock down, but Toothless was in a coma. In the heat of the moment, he rescued Light Fury. He told her to save Toothless. He let go, and then he saw his buddy get saved. I was relieved, and that's when it happened. Lightning Fury was the last to rescue Gromit. When Toothless woke up, Gus said goodbye to him. Then Toothless gave the order. The dragons all followed. Years later, Gromit arrived at the entrance to the hidden world. He met Toothless and Lightsong, and Toothless met Gog's children, and he took them up into the sky. Parting is not a loss. We look forward to the next time we meet.